Welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to discuss about DCL and TCL. So that is data control language and then transaction language. Previously, we discussed everything about the table structure and then what are all the manipulations we can able to do it under the table. So now when we are just extending that work, the concurrency control and multiple users are working means, so obviously in that stages DCL and then TCL are going to be held for us. So first thing, the data control language. uh, the name itself it is specified, it is controlling under the something. Okay, so here the two functionalities mainly we are just working on that. So grant and revoke. So general meaning of the grant is it's giving the permission. So and revoke is it is going to be read back the what permission is given, that will be a revoke. So the same kind of the thing here the database is applied. So these commands are used to control the access to the data in the database by granting and then revoking permission for the users. So first thing on the grant, so it is going to be assigning the privileges to the user account. When we are just dealing with the database working with multiple user means, so we can't able to give the permission everyone to access the same kind of the privileges, right? So we want to do some restrictions. So when we are just sharing the Google Sheet, we are just setting some privileges, only viewing, only editing for the purpose. So it's the same kind of the thing here, the grant privileges are given. So this is the syntax of the grant, and what kind of the privileges we are going to be provide, that you can specify here, and the columns to what kind of the uses. For example, here the grant permission is given for selection and then updation. So the user can only do these two types of the privilege. They can view the data and they can update the data on employee table to the username. So who is taking the privileges, you can mention it. So like that you can apply the grant. So similarly for the revoking, what grant is given in previously, that will be revoked after some period, or the base restricting from the users, like that you can mention. So that is a revoke, and which options are given, that you can specify the privilege types, and for the same kind of the things, columns on which tables, and from the which users we are just revoking the permissions or privileges. So these two functionalities comes under the data control language. Transaction control language, so it is managing the transaction within the database. So it will execute and changes made by the DML statements. So here generally the main three statements or functionalities we are working: commit, rollback, and save point. Commit is used to save the transaction in the database, and then rollback it is used to restoring the database to the state which one is last committed. So till that we will be rollbacking. So just like as a undo. After control is we are just going back, right? And then save point, the change is done till the save point will be unchanged. So just like as a control S. So when we are just typing the document, we are just control S. We can't able to do the rollback, right? This save point is changed, unchanged. So all the transaction after the save point will be rollback. So before that we can't able to do it, right? The same thing here as a save point. So here the difference is given, how the rollback, commit, and then save point. And rollback is restore the last committed state. The syntax is we can mention rollback and what up to the save point you want. So update the try transaction we are just rollbacking. And then commit, syntax is just a commit. that is permanently save the transaction. And similarly the save point, the syntax is save point, and what is the save point name that you have to mention. So table creation or updation, what is that you have to mention. So these are all the main functionalities working under the TCL and DCL. Thank you.